Oh, what?
Yeah, I bought myself another one too.
Yeah, well, I just had that one.
Gave it to him again. Good evening, everybody. My name is Rick Hanson, and along with my fellow councillor Desley O'Grady, the Gladstone Regional Council's Mayor Matt Burnett, we are delighted to have the privilege of hosting this event as your MCs tonight. We'd like to welcome here tonight Waiili Elder Mick Egmalies, Senator for Queensland Matt Canavan, Federal Member for Flynn Ken O'Dowd, Mayor Matt Burnett, Deputy Mayor Khan Goodluck, Councillor Branthwaite, Councillor Cameron and Councillor Churchill, ConocoPhillips Manager of Communities and Sustainable Development Rob Gibb, the Zonta Club of Gladstone, our singer for the proceedings Anna Monet Massey, and of course our fantastic award nominees and nominators, their families, friends and those here in support of these wonderful people being recognised for their achievements and contributions to the Gladstone regional community. We've also received apologies from the following who are unable to attend today's celebration. Senator for Queensland Anthony Chisholm, State Member for Callide Mr Colin Boyce, Member for Gladstone and Minister for Regional Development, Manufacturing and Water Glenn Butcher, and Councillors Natalia Muscat and Chris Trevor. Can I now welcome Mick Egmalies to the stage by Waiili Elder for a welcome to country. Welcome, Mick.
Thank you. Hello everybody. My name is Mick Egmalies and I'm a proud Waiili man from this region. First I'd like to pay my respects to all our elders, past, present and emerging. The Waiili people have had a continuing connection to this region since time immemorial. Mount Larkham, Barney Point, Curtis Island and many more places in the Gladstone region are important to us. The early European settlers took many photos of the Waiili people, some dressed in their possum cloaks, some which remain on public record today. A happy people, at one with the land on which they lived. Now I'd just like to do a welcome in Waiili language. Migan Yaya, Naju, Elamgan, my mother and father are the sun and moon. Dal Babaran, Menaduru, Munbumi, our old men and old women have passed. Gururu, Yeda, Yinan, they are here always, sleeping. Bundan Gaura Binga, Janyo Gowal. Nay Yedi, Belga, Garaboy Ja, Waiili Ningalabara. Welcome to Gladstone, here on Waiili country. Thank you.
Thank you, Mick. Can I now ask our federal member Ken O'Dowd to say a few words? Thank you, Ken.
He tried to punch me, eh? Take the mask off. Rick, Matt, Desley, ladies and gentlemen, I will not go through the list that Rick's just told us of who the distinguished guests here, but really you're all distinguished guests, and I'd like to thank the nominees for the time and effort they have put into becoming nominees for this great city in this great region. Australia tomorrow slips into its third year of COVID. Today, the 25th of January, marks 2 years since our first COVID case. Let's hope the third year brings an end to this cursed virus and we can look forward to a much better year in 2022 than we have done in the last 2 years. We are a lucky nation in a lot of ways, and I'm glad that I'm still living in Australia with you people, and I'm sure it hasn't been the best the last 2 years, It's been sad that we lost so many lives, but let's be thankful that we haven't lost more lives. In some countries where you can measure them by the hundreds of 50s and 60s and 80s, hundreds of thousands of people have lost their lives. It hasn't been that bad, but every death is a disappointment. I think in Queensland we've lost about 100 lives through the 2 years. So let's press on as a nation and get things back to normal as soon as we can. You know, Australia, for its 60,000 years, and I thank Brother Mick for his comments. I've known the Egmleys family virtually all my life, and we've been through some pretty tough times, and I no doubt the Indigenous families have lived through cyclones, tsunamis, those sort of ugly incidents that keeps us all on our toes. There was an Australian citizen that I'm very proud of, and you are too, and he's very well known. His name is Banjo Patterson. Now, Banjo Patterson, or Andrew Barton Patterson, was born in February 1864 in Orange. He was famous, of course, and what we all know him for was famous for poetry. The Man from Snowy River, Clancy of the Overflow, The Man from Iron Bark, and Mulga Bill's Bicycle. However, little has been written about his other life. Banjo was a lawyer who hated the confines of office, and he longed for the outdoor life. He became a war correspondent in the Boer War at the turn of the century in 1900. With the outset of World War I, he really wanted to be a war correspondent in Britain and France, and to see the lights of London and Paris. That attracted him greatly. This did not happen, and Banjo ended up being an ambulance driver on the Western Front. When the Australian government committed troops to Europe and the Australian Light Horse Brigade was called upon, thousands of horses need to be transported to Europe. They were later diverted into Egypt and have actually made Europe and the trenches. Each Australian farm had to donate at least one horse to the war effort, and some of the young soldiers actually preferred their own horses and brought their own horses along. Banjo, who was in France, heard about this, and he applied for the job of being in charge of the first consignment of 8,000 horses that had to be transshipped to Egypt. There were all sorts of breeds, and of course farmers didn't give up their best horses. There were all types of horses, breeds, and Banjo's job was to retrain these horses into military. Whaler horses proved very popular, intelligent and brave and calm and sensible temperament they had. That's why they were so popular and now famous for what they did in the Sinai Peninsula. Of course, galloping through the sands of the Sinai Peninsula was very different from racing around paddocks in Australia. The Light Horse Brigade became famous at the Battle of Beersheba and many other battles where they drove the enemy forces back through Palestine. When the war came to an end, these horses were not allowed back in Australia. This made Banjo and the men who rode those horses very sad, and they fought long and hard to have those horses returned because the men had a very close association with those horses. But this was not allowed. After having a very full life, Banjo died in 5th of February 1941. He was about 77. A very famous Australian, a great Australian, gone but not forgotten. Thank you, Rick.
Thank you, Ken. On January 1, 2021, we began a new year with a sense of optimism and excitement. Following the unpredicted events of 2020, a year that centred on the COVID-19 pandemic. While there was still uncertainty heading into 2021, with some uncertainty still remaining to this day, the Gladstone region was able to forge ahead and continue to kick goals in a variety of different areas. We welcomed just over 150 new citizens. In February, 4 very worthwhile charities, Gladstone Mindcare, Nullandu Health Service, Rosebery Gladstone and the Zonta Club of Gladstone were named as beneficiaries for the 2021 Santos GLNG Mayor's Charity Ball, sharing in an amazing $101,564. In March, Gladstone Region Art Gallery and Museum opened one of their exhibitions for 2021, When Women, a Century of Change, organised by National Geographic Society, was launched. Of course, that was just the start of a highly popular annual favourites, such as the Martin Hanson Memorial Art Award and Our Priceless Past. On the subject of art and culture, in late February and early March, Legally Blonde, the musical, hit the GECC stage. In March, the first of several significant announcements were made around renewable energy, infrastructure and hydrogen production in the Gladstone region. The pandemic struck again in late March, forcing the postponement of Easter in Gladstone events. However, that did not prevent our local yacht Wistari from winning the Courier Mail Cup at the 73rd Brisbane to Gladstone Yacht Race on April 3rd. In May, Agnes Water 1770 won the Small Tourism Town Award. Luminous won the Tourism Attraction and Events category at the 2021 Best in Business Award. In September, the first section of the Boyne Burnett Inland Rail Trail was opened. Over 400 attendees exploring the 6 historical tunnels on the Kalpower to Bullion section of the trail by walking, cycling and horse riding. In November, the Phillip Street Community and Family Precinct held the Community Fun Day to welcome the community to the highly anticipated facility, which opened its doors in August. Last but not least, in December, Christmas came early for the residents of Miriamvale, when the water restriction was finally lifted after significant rainfall.
Thank you, Councillor O'Grady. With the first month of 2022 almost behind us, we head into the rest of the year with an appreciation for our community and a renewed sense of optimism and hope for what this year has in store for us. As a region, we've experienced our shares of ups and downs, but we've always came out on the other side stronger, wiser and more resilient. 2022 is shaping up to be another big year for our region, with many exciting things awaiting us. The excitement begins tomorrow afternoon at Council's Australia Day Family Fun Day at Tenham Sands. This event runs from 2 p.m. till 6 p.m, but there are many other events taking place across the region, including events at Turkey Beach, in the Boyne Valley, plus other events hosted by pubs and clubs and other organisations around the region. In March, the Combined Schools musical returned as they performed Charlie the Chocolate Factory. This production will feature about 65 students from 18 schools around the region and is always very well attended. April is all about Easter and the Gladstone and Boyne Tanham hookup. There's so much more filling our 365 days, and it's very, very hard to keep up. I haven't even mentioned EcoFest, NAIDOC Week, Youth Week, Social Inclusion Week and Seniors Month, and there's so much more. More than 200 festivals and events are staged throughout the Gladstone region annually, so no one can say there is nothing to do in this Gladstone region in 2022.
I would now like to ask our citizen for 2021, Liz Cunningham, to come to the stage and say a few words of encouragement to our 2022 nominees. Thanks, Liz.
It's just, well, none of those slipped, isn't it? I'm sitting there with all my friends on my own. Can I acknowledge also the ones that were acknowledged earlier, Mayor Matt Burnett and Ken, Glenn, everyone, councillors and our nominees. You're very, very important, and also the friends of the nominees and the family of the nominees. Congratulations to each and every one of you that's received a nomination, and to those that have come to support you. I was thinking, we always say just being nominated is a significant and sufficient recognition. And that's sort of, it's easy to say, but it's also easy to be disappointed. And I think if councillors had their way, they'd give everybody a prize, because they, like myself and so many in this room, know that without the volunteers that are here, the ones that aren't here, the ones that daily work, give of themselves, show concern and compassion and love, without each of you, our community would not just be the poorer, our community would implode. There's no government that could ever afford to pay for all of the work that each of you do, whether it's in the sporting area, or whether it's in the care area, whether it's in the myriad of organisations that you might represent, fundraising, all of those make such a difference. I was asked, the lady that sent me the note said, tell us about your year. Well, there wasn't much to do. If it was a wage, I didn't earn it. But I think that's to do with COVID and the restrictions in activities that COVID brought about. But it was nonetheless an absolute honour to be Citizen of the Year for 2021. And I know that whoever receives that acknowledgement today will equally, I'm sure, feel very honoured. But I do want every single one of you, across all of those categories, the families of the nominees, the friends of the nominees, I wish that you could all leave this room today knowing that you are of inestimable worth, that our communities would be so poor without the work, the selfless dedication that you give to the organisations that you represent. Have a wonderful day today celebrating, tomorrow celebrating the breadth of Australia, and may the year ahead bring peace and love, hope, energy, contentment to each and everyone in the room. Thank you.
Well done, Liz. Thank you. I hope that's about the right height for the sound crew up the back. Thank you, Liz. Inspiring words once again. We always get that from Liz. Congratulations. Thank you. Before we start the official proceedings tonight, can I invite Anna Monet Massey to the stage to sing I Am Australian.
I came from the dreamtime, from the dusty red soil plains. I am the ancient heart, the keeper of the flame. I stood upon a rocky shore, I watched the tall ships come. For thousands of years I've been the first Australian. I came upon a prison ship, bound down by iron chains. I cleared the land, endured the lash, and waited for the rain. I'm a settler, I'm a farmer's wife, on a dry and barren run. A convict now, a
Thank you, Anna Monet. What a lovely performance. How about another round of applause? Anna Monet has recently completed Year 12 at Trinity College, is currently enrolled to study Bachelor degree of Nursing with CQU. We're so lucky to have her perform at these events, and we welcome her back a little later to sing the National Anthem. Thank you.
Feel like a bit of a tag team here. Now we move to the awards, and this year there are 7 categories. We'll call upon our councillors to assist with the presentation of these awards. Councillors, could you please remain seated until your name is called? To be nominated for an Australia Day Award is a very special honour, and we thank each nominee for the contribution that you have made to the Gladstone region. We salute the service you have given and appreciate the time, effort and commitment that you have made for your community. All nominees in each of the categories receive a special Australia Day Awards nominee medallion and certificate as a memento of the occasion. These have been distributed before the event in the GECC foyer by Councillors Churchill and Branthwaite. If you are nominated for an award and didn't receive a medallion and a certificate, please see a GECC staff member following the event. I will now hand over to Councillor O'Grady to announce the first award category. And can I please ask Councillor Cameron to make his way to the stage to present this award.
The Community Event and The Community Event and Initiative Award category recognises individuals, informal groups or formal organisations who have made a significant contribution to the well-being and to the livability of the Gladstone region through projects, activities or events held during 12 months prior to the 4th of November 2021. The nominees for the category are Agnes Blues, Roots and Rock Festival, Boyne Burnett Inland Rail Trail, Leanne Gaithwaite for NAIDOC Week Heel Country 2021 display, Rainbow in the Gardens by Rainbow on the Reef, Rally in the Valley. Please join me in congratulating these nominees. I'm pleased to announce the winner of the 2022 Australia Day Community Event and Initiative Award goes to Agnes Blues, Roots and Rock Festival. Can the representative here today make their way to the stage to accept the award? Got somebody? This annual music event was established to overcome a quiet period in the summer calendar for the Agnes Water 1770 area. Now, after the busy holiday period of December and January, local and visiting music fans look forward to sustaining the business and tourism outlets during the festival weekend. Originally a Gladstone Regional Council event, Discovery Coast Tourism and Commerce run the festival with valuable support from the local groups such as Lions Club, Discovery Coast Environmental Group and the State Emergency Service. More than 120 volunteers are committed to giving their time to the festival to ensure the ongoing success. Congratulations, Agnes Blues, Roots and Rock Festival.
Thank you, Councillor Cameron, for presenting that award. The Community Volunteer Award category is open to Gladstone regional groups, organisations or individuals aged over 18 years as of Australia Day 2022. It's open to those who have made an outstanding contribution to the community through voluntary efforts. And can I please ask Councillor Branthwaite to make his way to the stage to present this award. The nominees in this category are Sally Brealey, Paul Eyre Thompson, also known as Tomo. Robin Jones. Diane McDonald. John Nicholson. Bob Palethorpe. John Rosa. Brenda Smith. Donna Streeting. And last but by no means least, Karen Wardlaw. Please join me in congratulating as one all those nominees. Well done. I'm pleased to announce the winner of the 2022 Australia Day Community Volunteer Award goes to Paul Eyre Thompson, better known as Tomo. Can I ask Tomo, and he's over there, to make his way to the stage to accept this award. Tomo is well known for his dedication to provide more than 220 plus hours of service in VIP, which is volunteer in policing, in the past 15 years. He is a strong advocate for the Lock It or Lose It program at Boyne Island and Tenham Sands. He tends the shopping centres averaging more than 200 vehicles and security checks in a bid to keep the community safe. Tomo performs these checks at Beach, Arts and Music, BAM, Tenham Sands Esplanade and the Boyne Tenham Hookup, checking more than 400 plus vehicles a day. As a member of VIP, he assists with displays for Domestic Violence Month and crime prevention, as well as educating students. When not at the police station, Tomo visits the Bindaree Aged Care facility twice a week to help sort out items for the facility's garage sale. When not volunteering to enforce community safety, Tomo has coached cricket and hockey and still performs duty as an umpire. So he's got a very full life. Tomo, congratulations.
Thank you, Councillor Branthwaite. The Young Sportsperson Award category recognises a committed young sportsperson aged 18 years and under as of Australia Day 2022, whose actions inspire and encourage others while enriching the community through sport, healthy living and physical activity. Can I please ask Councillor Churchill to make his way to the stage to present the award? Nominations in this category from some very gifted young athletes are Jack Conway, Samara Littlemore, Josie Peters, Mark Lamugbus. Please congratulate these people on their nominations. I'm so pleased to announce that the 2022 Australia Day Young Sportsperson Award winner is Samara Littlemore. Is there a representative here to take her award? I believe Samara is actually at gymnastics right now. Samara has been a gymnast since she was 4 years old and at the age of 7 decided to become an acrobatic gymnast. She began coaching at the legal age of 14 and has been volunteering throughout her gymnastic life at local competitions, sausage sizzles, other fundraisers, creating dance routines. In 2021, she was named the Queensland State Captain for National Gymnastics title after 7 years. She has received a long-term service award for competing for the Queensland acrobatic team over 5 years. She believes the sport has helped her develop a strong mindset and enjoy academic success at school. Thank you. It's her dad, I think, that's picked up this, so thank you very much. So pass on our congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Churchill. The Sports Official Award category recognises people of all ages who have made a significant contribution through their involvement as an administrator, official or coach to the growth, development and or increased participation of their sport within the Gladstone region. Can I please ask Deputy Mayor Khan Goodluck to make his way to the stage to present the next two awards. The nominee in this category is considered of a very high standard, and I'm pleased to announce that the Gladstone Region 2022 Australia Sports Official Award goes to Tim Fowler. Can I ask Tim to come to the stage to accept his award? Tim is the driving force behind the Gladstone Harbour City BMX Club and is regarded as a leader in the Queensland BMX community. He devotes many hours to his roles at the local club, including secretary, race director and training coordinator, and at a higher level with the Australian cycling governing body. Tim is a Level 2 official who is called on to run major BMX events in central Queensland as well as support state competitions. His work also extends to securing major events and funding for the Gladstone Club and in turn boosting the local economy. Congratulations, Tim.
The Arts and Culture Award category acknowledges groups and individuals of all ages who have achieved and encouraged excellence in performing, visual and creative arts in the Gladstone region. Nominees in this category are Chelsea Elvery, Annie Hooper, Emily Newman, Tracy Lee Smith, Benita Van Heften. So please join me in congratulating all the nominees. I'm pleased to announce that the 2022 Australia Day Arts and Culture Award winner is Chelsea Elvery. Can I ask Chelsea to make her way to the stage and accept her award? Thank you. Chelsea's contribution to the Gladstone Eisteddfod Association, local musical education and other performance groups demonstrates why she won the Gladstone Eisteddfod Pauline Newman Spirit Award in 2020. Her role has ranged from coordinating program and ensuring the smooth running of the Eisteddfod Vocals competition to help musical students throughout the workshops, Gladstone vocal lessons and performing preparations. To top it off, Chelsea is a volunteer in the musical community as a pit pianist and band keyboardist, collaborating with others to create quality outcome. Congratulations, Chelsea.
Thank you, Councillor. Good luck. The Young Citizen of the Year Award recognises a young individual who has given outstanding service and made a positive impact on, or in part, or all of the community and in the Gladstone region in the past 12 months or longer. Can I invite Mayor Matt Burnett to present this award? Matt Burnett.
Thanks, Rick. Thank you, Councillor Hanson, even. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The nominees in this category are Ebony Smith and Aaron Yeh. And I'm very pleased to announce that the Gladstone Region 2022 Young Citizen of the Year is Aaron Yeh. Congratulations.
Aaron is currently Gladstone Regional Council's Saiki City's committee representative and a proud member of a youth council. Aaron relocated to the Gladstone region when he was 12 and now calls Tenham Sands home. Aaron's motivation to pursue a position on the Gladstone Regional Youth Council comes from his desire to give back to the community through volunteering. Aaron also has a strong interest in the history behind local politics and understanding local government. I wish you well in that endeavour, if you can understand local government, because I haven't over 18 years. Mayor Matt Burnett has presented the award. Can you please join me in congratulating Aaron? Well done, Aaron.
The Citizen of the Year Award is awarded to Gladstone Region residents over 18 years of age as of Australia Day 2022, who have made a noteworthy contribution during the current year and have given outstanding service to the community and the Gladstone region in a non-working capacity over a number of years. It is wonderful to receive nominations for these residents who have contributed so much to our community. I ask Mayor Matt Burnett to come forward to announce the nominees and present the prestigious award. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you, Councillor O'Grady. And can I also acknowledge the former Gladstone Region Citizens of the Year that are here tonight? Obviously, we heard from Liz, and I see Maxine. I think there's a couple of others in the room as well, so thank you for attending. The nominees in this category are Judith Crabtree, Lawrence Lynch, Alana Tink McMullen, Lottie Penno, Amber Rogers, and Evan Thomas. Please join me in congratulating these amazing residents for the nomination. And I'm pleased to announce that the Gladstone Region 2022 Australia Day Citizen of the Year is Amber Rogers. Congratulations, Amber. Now, unfortunately, Amber can't join us tonight, but I know she's watching on the live stream. So I might hand to Councillor O'Grady to do her précis, and then we'll give Amber a call on the mobile.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Amber has been president of the volunteer organisation DCTC for approximately 5 years. She's knowledgeable, capable, caring and hardworking. She goes above and beyond what anyone else would expect a volunteer to do as president, putting in many hours a week. Amber is also the driving force behind the 1770 Festival and the Agnes Blues Roots and Rock Festival. Please join me again in congratulating our 2022 Citizen of the Year, Amber Rogers. So, Amber is going to say a few words, I believe.
Hello, Amber. Let's see if we can make this work. The wonders of technology. Amber Rogers online. So, over to you, Amber.
Good evening, everyone, and my gosh, thank you so much. Honestly, it's very humbling to see all the people from the past and the current that are part of this category, and I'd just like to say thanks so much. Thank you to the community that we live in and the supporters that we have, which work hard with us all the time, because we all make it a better place by giving our time and energy, and we need to make sure we all stick together at the moment and be kind and continue, and I just feel actually really surprised and humbled, and thank you very much.
No worries. Thanks, Amber. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're drawing to the end of our awards ceremony, obviously. I'd like to invite everyone to join us tomorrow to celebrate Australia Day in joining in one of our several Australia Day events, as Councillor Hanson mentioned earlier. We have the Australia Day Family Fun Day. It's a free event for the entire community at Tenham Sands at Millennium Esplanade. That starts from 2 and goes through till 6, and I believe there's a mobile or some kind of surfboard you can get up on and have a go. So Councillor Goodluck tells me he's going to get on the mechanical surfboard. Bullion in the morning, you can join, and everyone across the region can go to any of these events, of course. So if you feel like heading out to the Boyne Valley at 8 a.m, you've got the barbecue breakfast from 8 till 11. And later in the valley, the Australian Backyard event at the Discovery Centre in Yabobo, that's from 4 to 7:30. Or you can head a little south to Turkey Beach and have the breakfast there at the Community Hall from 7 to 10 a.m. Everyone, whether in this room or listening or watching online, is welcome, obviously, to attend any of those events. But there are other events I'm sure you'll find across the region as well. But whatever you choose to do this Australia Day, make sure you celebrate the great freedom, lifestyle and opportunities that we as Australians too often take for granted. It is wonderful to see so many people here tonight to recognise our Australia Day citizens, our nominees, and celebrate our award winners. And as Liz said, everyone in this room, nominees, are all winners. So those who couldn't be with us in person but have logged on to our live stream, including our Citizen of the Year, we thank you for joining with us and we hope you've enjoyed this evening of celebration. A special thanks again to Adamine Massey, our Citizen of the Year, Liz Cunningham. Thank you to Ken O'Dowd for joining us, and of course Matt Canavan. Thank you, Matt, for joining us as well. Very honoured to have you with us tonight. Mick Englemees, thank you, Mick, for that welcome to country. And of course, can you join with me in thanking our two MCs? What a fantastic job they've done. Thank you, Councillor O'Grady and Councillor Hanson. Thank you also to the hardworking staff here at the GECC and all the volunteers from the Friends of the Theatre and everyone behind the scenes that goes into delivering a function like this tonight. There have been so many proud moments here tonight that we've acknowledged our award nominees and winners who contribute to improving the Gladstone region every day. Thank you all for what you do for our community. Now we'd like to close the ceremony with the official cake cutting, and obviously, sorry Amber, normally this would be the job of the Citizen of the Year, but I'll invite Aaron to join me to cut the cake this evening as our Young Citizen of the Year, which leads me to thank another special group, which is the Zonta Club of Gladstone, who kindly donate the cake every year and have done for very many years. Thank you, Zonta Club of Gladstone. And now we get to hear the amazing voice of Anna-Monet Massey again, so I can invite Anna-Monet back to sing the national anthem, and can we all be upstanding, please?
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free, with golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is good by sea. Our lands abound in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. Page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains and let us sing, advance Australia fair. Beneath our radiant Southern Cross, we'll toil with heart and hand to make this Commonwealth of ours renowned for the land. For those who've come across the seas with boundless plains to share, with courage let us all combine to advance Australia fair. In joyful strains and let us sing, advance Australia fair.
How good is she?
Thank you very much.
Thanks again, Adam and A. And of course, I actually forgot to do something a little earlier. Liz, you've got to make your way back up again because those other flowers are for you. She's an amazing Citizen of the Year for 2021, and I have a bunch of flowers for her too. But it is time to officially close the night. Please join us while we cut the cake and enjoy some Australian fare. Liz Cunningham, thank you very much, and congratulations to everyone. Have a fantastic night.
That was quick, eh? Very quick.
I didn't hear anything about the